Oh, nice. New class changes are out. I wonder what Windwalker got. Oh, what the fuck? All right, let me actually go over the patch notes just to kind of cover all the bases here. So the things that got buffed is our basic attacks, Blackout Kick, Tiger Palm, and Dual Threat got buffed. Our Vivify got healing increase, which we need. So those all got buffed. Kind of the Celestials also got buffed. Things that got nerfed. Tiger's Eye Brew was cut in half with crit strike damage. Weapons of Wind damage was cut in half during Zenith. The Zenith Stomp was nerfed by 30%, which is a lot. And Celestial Conduit damage reduced by 25% just doesn't make sense to me. I'm assuming the hero talent changes is because of Mistweaver. Because I think they were overperforming damage-wise. But this doesn't make sense to nerf this whenever literally no one is picking it for Windwalker. And this buff's kind of just irrelevant because no one's going to play it, so no one's going to see this, right? I mean, yeah. So I'll jump into showing the math off of what I did. So I kind of just wrote it all down in a notepad. I'll pop it up on screen just so you can kind of see if like what the damage looks like. This is just from one parse of the newest raid, the top parse from there. So it's not perfect, obviously. Like Mythic Plus is going to be different. I don't think it's as bad of a nerf in Mythic Plus because you're kind of actually it might be worse. No, I don't think so. This new raid just seems ridiculous for like the damage. So I will I'll pop up the numbers for the raid nerfs, and then I'll also pop up the numbers for the Mythic Plus nerfs from a log that I'll pull. It's just kind of insane. I mean, at least in raid, we're losing 16,000 DPS. It doesn't sound like a lot, right? Like, obviously, that's just the base numbers, but that's without calculating this because I don't know how to calculate this because I don't know how much damage he's doing during Zenith. Like, I could probably go, line by line in it. I really can't be asked. So this was the log that I pulled. And like in reality, you could probably go through and be like, oh, well, during this window, he did this much damage. So if we're losing 5% damage, then, it just becomes too much to do that. You can't realistically calculate this without seeing it in game. So I'm curious to see what the people will say with like simming and stuff to see what the damage loss ends up actually adding up to. But there's no way it's not a damage loss. Now, obviously, this isn't perfect, right? Like this is just one log where this person did an absurd amount of damage with Zenith Stomp. I mean, it's doing almost 40% of his damage. But this is just so from this one dude's log, he would lose 16k DPS. That's not including like any of the stuff to the passives, like our that's not including like Tiger's Eye Brew changes or Weapons of Wind, because it makes it a lot harder to calculate. This is just base numbers, like if these numbers were to change, right? Obviously, with these two being nerfed, it's going to be worse. But maybe, you change your rotation more, you throw in more Blackout Kicks, more Tiger Palms. But, I mean, how many are you really going to throw in? And, like, we're not like other classes. Like, I know Guardian Druid, I saw they're getting a rework to their, they're going to rework to their Apex talent, but they haven't been taking it. Mistweaver hasn't been taking their Apex talent, but we can't not take our Apex talent because otherwise we miss out on two of our Zenith Stomps. And, like, what are you going to drop your Apex talent for? I mean, this is good single target, I guess, but you're never wanting to run this because Jade Fire Stomp just does nothing in AoE. It just doesn't feel, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. We didn't win anything in this patch, right? Like we're definitely a loser. I mean, I guess we got Vivify healing increased. So that's just, I don't know. Yeah, this guy does a lot less damage as Zenith Stomp here. Okay, so I'll calculate this and I'll throw it up on screen. So I pulled a couple different Mythic Plus logs and just kind of went through them and broke them down and did the math for them. And obviously my math's not perfect. I probably miscalculated something in there, but from what it looks like is we've lost damage across the board. The raid one is definitely the worst overall. I mean, that's insane. But from just under 4K to 16,000 DPS loss. So I'll like give it an average and say like 6 to 10,000 DPS loss, which is not as bad in Mythic Plus as it is in raid for some reason. Like I said, I haven't really looked at much for this new encounter, but it is a damage loss and we didn't gain anything. So we didn't get any defensives. We got nerfed in kind of the Celestials, so we're still stuck playing Shadowpan. Personally, I'm bored of Shadowpan. I want to go back to playing Conduit. I missed the last patch whenever apparently Conduit was really good. So I'm interested to see if this changes at all. The thing is, I feel like there's not a real developer working on Windwalker right now to where like this kind of just always flies under the radar. Like Windwalker is going to be bad or not bad, right? Windwalker is going to be okay. People are going to just deal with it and then we'll move on to the next patch, right? So Mage is getting a buff to their defensives and they're acknowledging that Mage's defensives are bad. But Monk doesn't get anything? We don't get any defensive buffs? So like Windwalker Monk is one of the highest death percentages in the game. And we're getting no changes to our defenses, by the way. Oh, wait, all players. Here we go. Ah, and it gets even worse. Windwalker. I mean, why don't they give them? Why do they not give us defensives? We just got nothing. I don't know. It's just such a weird patch. And like, I know obviously it's still a long time from now. I don't know when the 0.1 patch is actually going to come out. But yeah, I don't know. This is frustrating. And Celestial the Conduit gets nerfed. It has a 0.1% pick rate. What are we talking about? This has to be because of Mistweaver. I mean, I guess this is a buff, but it doesn't matter. No one's going to lock in Conduit the Celestials. And now I understand like Celestial the Conduit is probably overperforming on Mistweaver. It just doesn't make any sense to me to nerf Windwalker because of that. I know this is just like a little tangent. It's just that this is like insanity. Then you counter the Celestial users, and it's like a 0.1% pick rate, I'm pretty sure, is what, whenever I looked it up before on Archon is saying. So 0.4% from a 7 to 24, but if you go to high keys. I mean, Jesus, man. What is that? Okay, what about the raid? Oh, 0.1%. 0.4%. Oh, okay. 1.7. We're climbing, baby. Sporefall. I mean, how do they look at this and go, yeah, you know what? Nerf it. Oh, we finally find is this conduit? There we go. A conduit log. What is this on? A 15. I mean, it's whatever. This guy wasn't pressing Zenith Stomp, apparently. When was this? April. Was that before the Zenith changes? This might be before the Zenith changes. I can't remember when they did those. To give you 3 stomps. So the highest conduit Celestials log has not been topped out since April. Is that what I'm seeing? No way. Oh, there's a May one. Let me look at his. There we go. Yeah, Zenith Stomp's getting used again. And our hero talent is doing as much damage as our builder. Sorry, that's dramatic. It will be doing as much damage as our builder when they get the 25% damage nerf. Wolf. Oh, wow. Ooh. So Conduit the Celestial. Conduit the Celestial got a 25% nerf. Yeah, Conduit the Celestial gets a 25% nerf and is doing 1.1k DPS. So it's going to be doing 825 DPS. That's a hero talent, by the way. That is... So Conduit the Celestial is even more unplayable than it already was. Is there like any good parses for Conduit the Celestial in this raid? I mean, I don't think so. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, 38k DPS. Yeah, these are good. What about like heroic? Oh yeah. Oh wait, I think I saw 130,000. No, it's 13,000. Oh man. Oh, we got a 96k parse on this one. That's pretty decent for heroic, I guess. Dude, what is this hero talent? I mean, this is insane. I'm sorry if I'm just ranting. This is such a unbelievable like change for me. Oh, out of the top 100 Windwalker Monk talents, 100% of them are playing Shadowfan. Sorry, I don't know. So they've nerfed like the worst hero talent in the game because Mistweaver uses it and is doing good on it. Mistweaver has the same problem. I mean, it's not. Yeah, the Mistweaver's not as bad, right? Do other classes have this issue too? People don't play Rider of the Apocalypse anymore? What the hell happened to this game? People used to love Rider of the Apocalypse. Youch. I mean, it's still 5%. I mean, so I understand what they're doing with this newest patch. Obviously, they want to take out from the burst AoE, and they want to put more damage into your overall rotation, so that way you're not so reliant on cooldowns. But I don't think this is the right way to do this. I mean, this is a negligible buff. This is going to do nothing for our damage. This one will probably do some. That'll be nice. This nerf's going to hurt our burst a lot, especially with Zenith Stomp already getting nerfed. This buff's alright, but I don't know how people are going to be excited over the fact that they're doing, you know, passive damage and you're not pressing any buttons to do that damage. That's never the fun part of, especially about playing Monk, you know. You're weaving all your abilities. It feels really fun to play. I don't know why you'd want to just have your damage come from doing nothing. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. This is going to hurt. I mean, they're really just nerfing Zenith hard. which feels bad because we lost so much to have Zenith. And it's funny, in my last video, I was always saying how good Zenith felt to use, but now it's getting nerfed. Yeah, so I'm sorry for rambling. Yeah, you guys have a good day.